Hold on. I made a new hat.
Dustin's got a new hat. Oh, there it is. It's a real upgrade, right? You can hide
There we go.
hide yourself.
That's better.
Does it feel nice in there? Like, it's nice and
Well,
safe.
it's nice. No one can see me cry.
Oh
It's
my
kind of warm
god.
in here, though. Holy man.
It's
That
like
is
the goal they allowed was exactly the one I kept on pointing out over and over in this game. The Canucks were losing that man high, like right in front of the net. They kept on losing that man. It was terrifying me, and that's the goal that came back to bite us in the ass.
Yep. And that was a playoff team against the team that has no business being in the playoffs.
Yeah.
In that third period, all Vegas. Canucks didn't even really have a whimper in the third period of a chance.
2 shots.
Yeah. And not able to get anything even with the goalie pulled. Just a tough look. And I think the golf clubs are starting to get dusted off for these boys here.
We can officially say that as of that loss, Canucks are not mathematically eliminated, but essentially at this point, that means that Minnesota requires losing all of their games. So
Yes.
Minnesota would have to lose all of them, and then we would also require, obviously, Calgary to lose most of their games. So 2 points for Minnesota or another loss for the Canucks, and they're mathematically eliminated. But yeah, not looking good right now.
Nope, it is not. It's unfortunate. It's been a tough year. Lots of drama, turmoil, injuries. Pretty much everything that could go wrong went wrong. And it's just it just wasn't enough at the end of the day, and this was going to be a tough test given the schedule we had to finish off the season. But we definitely looked severely mismatched in that third period. Like even if we made it to the playoffs, you look at the difference in the abilities of the team to control the play and push the play in their favor. The Canucks just don't have that. They just don't have those players. They don't have a Stone. They don't have an Eichel. Even Barbashev or Carlson too. William Carlson. You know, those guys drive their lines into the other end of the ice and keep it there. And the Canucks will really need to look hard in the offseason for either Petey to do some soul searching and be that guy, or bring someone in who can be that guy, because you're not going to find that guy in the draft when you're picking, around like
17th,
12th or 13th.
Somehow the Canucks will still end up drafting after teams that made the playoffs. Although I don't think that's actually possible.
Yeah, and then our free agents will walk for free, and oh man, just a tough year. I want it just to be over. I want to see that eliminated, just so we can move forward and see what we got in our young guys. Let our guys that are hurt sit out and take the rest of the year off and move forward. Get a clean slate and a fresh start next year.
Does it make you feel better that Adam Gaudet, former Vancouver Canuck, and Travis Green, former Vancouver Canuck, will make the playoffs?
Oh yeah, great. And Travis Hamonic as well, right? Isn't he over there? Anti-vaxxer extraordinaire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that gives me some hope is the fact that Petey was playing really, really well before he got injured again against the New York Rangers. So we're hoping maybe if he can get a full summer of work in, a full training camp, and not have to deal with that knee injury, that looks like that might have been feeling a little better before he got hurt again. Maybe he can come out and play like the number one center that he hope he can be.
Well, for sure. I mean, you've seen it before. He has the ability to put offense on the board. Um, since his rookie season, that knee injury severely derailed his ability to stabilize himself against contact, and he didn't have confidence in it going into this season. So hopefully he can build up some strength, get some better physical training, and yeah, it's just it'll be tough. Hopefully he can put on some muscle and
Yeah.
get a full season of training.
I've been waiting for him to put muscle on for a while now, and I haven't seen it. He still looks like a beanpole. Swervin Irvin donates 279 and says, Dusty, they can draft, but they can be drafted, but we just won't find them.
Well, this draft is definitely you're not going to find anyone who's going to be a game changer. This is a pretty thin draft class. Other than the top 10, I would really say anyone after that is a question mark of whether they go all the way to the NHL.
Yeah. 3 stars of the night, Dustin, in a 3-2 loss to the Vegas Golden Knights. What does the Vancouver media do with the 3 stars of the night? Do they get it right?
Let's see here. Tonight's 3 stars. I am giving. Oof, it's a tough one. It's pretty spread out tonight. No one really was shining. I guess Victor Olofsson, Otu Ratu, and or no, not Ratu. Hoglander first game back gets a goal. Olofsson game winner, and Lankinen for making 33 saves.
At 2 of 3, Olofsson got the first star with the 1 goal for the game winning goal. Lankinen got the second star with his 9.1 or 0.914 save percentage, and then William Karlsson taking out Hoglander from your prediction with the 1 assist. So I guess they just really like Karlsson's game, although he was moving pretty well out there tonight.
Yeah, he did have a pretty good third period.
But yeah, I still probably, I mean, I guess it's hard to give. The Canucks media are smart, and it's hard to give 2 Canucks a star in a 3-2 loss. So I guess we'll give Shorty and Tomlinson the benefit of the doubt on this one.
I guess so.
Mancini
Everybody gets one.
Mancini obviously got really, really unlucky on that 1 goal. And then, I mean, but the third goal, that's where he kind of lost his coverage. Quinn Hughes went behind the net. Mancini didn't read that. He lost his man in front of the net. But that's kind of thing you probably expect from that.
Yeah, there was a couple of them just kind of puck watching there. I think Mancini was trying to get in the passing lane, but then kind of got a little mesmerized just kind of watching the play. And I mean, he did get a piece of the pass. It wasn't a clean pass right through to Olofsson. It was bobbled a bit, but I mean, it's just a tough one. Ratu tried to get back and tie him up and help out as the center coming back, but it's just the speed of Vegas was too much for the Canucks to handle.
Mm-hmm.
And they were able to get into those soft areas and found a way to get the win. That's what championship teams do.
Yeah, let's talk about the Abbotsford Canucks. We still have one more game to talk about because
make you feel better.
All right, so the Abbotsford Canucks played earlier today, 4:00 start against the best team in the AHL. They defeated them yesterday in the shootout. What did they do against them today?
Today they came out flying. Phil DiGiuseppe getting his fourth AHL goal of the season. 32 seconds into the game, assist to Sammy Blais again. Sammy Blais all over the score sheet lately. I really hope that he has a good offseason and they have a look at bringing him in on a PTO or maybe even just signing him to a one-year deal and giving him a chance with the big club because it really looks like he has found his stride that he lost with the ACL injury. He's really looking like he could be an important tool going forward for any NHL team for that matter. So, yeah, good stuff out of Blais lately. And then Tristan Nielsen scoring with a couple minutes left in the first period to make it 2-0 Canucks going into the second. Laval will score early in the second on a power play. making it 2-1. But then Ty Mueller would get it back, making it 3-1 going into the third. Ty Mueller would get another one early in the third, in the first minute. Abbotsford has developed a habit of scoring early in periods and like within the first 2 minutes, and a lot within the first minute. It's crazy. But yeah, Mueller getting his 12th of the season. Arshdeep Baines and Jet Wu on the assists on that one. Baines, that was his second assist of the game, second primary assist, both on Mueller goals. Laval would fight back a bit in this one, though, getting two late in the third, one on the power play, but that was as close as they would come. Abbotsford Canucks going on to the 4-3 victory. Nikita Tolopilo again having a fantastic game, stopping 35 of 38 shots against. So, like we talked about earlier on a different game about the waiver issue and Shilov's maybe not being waiver exempt anymore. Well, we do have a bit of a security blanket in the fact that Nikita Tolopilo has really found his game under Justin Pogge and has started to string together a number of wins with the Canucks now extending their win streak to 13, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And also, with that 13th straight victory, getting their 44th win of the season, which is also a new franchise record.
Very impressive. 85 points now. Only
85 points.
They just passed
solidified
Ontario.
in second place. Also have secured home ice advantage for the first round of the playoffs. So get your playoff tickets in Abbotsford. If you want playoff hockey, go watch your Abbotsford Canucks and cheer them on, because all the young guys that you're watching here try and push to the playoffs, they'll be going back there for the playoff race in Abbotsford, and it'll be real fun to watch. So go cheer them on and see if they can get their way to a Calder Cup.
Do they play all three? Because it's a best of 3 in the first round, right?
Yeah, so what they'll do for the first round is they'll do 1, 1, and 1. The best of 5 ones, sometimes they'll do like 3 and then 2, but it depends.
The Abbey Canucks have a little bit of time off. They'll be back in action on Friday in a back-to-back with the Calgary Wranglers. They'll be playing them Friday at 7 and Saturday at 7, so be looking ahead to those games. Obviously, the Calgary Wranglers have lately fallen off a little bit and fallen down the standings, but are still trying to secure their playoff spot, so it should be interesting to see who can come out top on those 2 games.
Yes, those will be the final 2 home games of the Abbotsford Canucks regular season. And then, of course, going on the road to finish off the season for 3, and then the playoffs back home to start the playoffs. And obviously, we won't know who they face until the rest of the playoff picture shapes up in the AHL.
And even just looking at the crowd in those 2 Laval games, there looked like there was quite a few people in the building. So it's nice to see the Abbotsford Center all nice and full with lots of fans cheering on the team.
Yeah, they're starting to get some of that playoff heat, right? Like it's starting to get popular. And once these younger players that have gotten some exposure playing with the big club, not as many people follow the young guys. So when they get to play for the big club, people start to notice. And then it's like, oh, maybe we should go watch the young team because these guys are doing so well up here. And it's great to see the support for the young guys, and hopefully they can get a couple sellouts for the last 2 home games of the season, and then can sell the place out for the playoffs.
So back to the Vancouver Canucks. They got 5 games left in this season. They got Dallas coming up on Tuesday night. Another tough task. It's not going to get any easier. You got Colorado on Thursday, Minnesota obviously battling for their playoff lives on Saturday, and then San Jose, and then Vegas one more time. So really 4 really tough games. I mean, San Jose, we usually end up only winning by a goal, but we still win. Maybe not talk specifically about Dallas, but what are you looking for from the Canucks just in general over the last 5 games of the season before they finish out?
I'd like to see at this point anyone who's ailing to just call it a season and move aside for the young guys to stay in the lineup. You definitely don't want Lekkerimäki being a healthy scratch, given that the Abbey Canucks are going into the playoffs. You want him playing and skating so that he's ready to go for that down there to get that kind of experience. So we'll see what kind of lineup they trot out and see if they wave the white flag or not. But I would expect to see a very youth forward lineup and get those boys a little extra ice time out there against Dallas and see what they can do.
I mean, that's you look at guys like Pettersson, right? Like, just shut him down. Like, even Quinn Hughes hasn't looked right. And he said the other day, last week, I think he was just annoyed by a reporter asking if he was 100%. He's like, yeah, I'm 100%. Like, there's no way you're 100%, bro. So
yeah,
even Hughes, like, would you say, okay, just shut him down?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there's no reason for him to be playing now. Like, there's absolutely no reason. It is mathematically insane to think that we're going to get in. So there is no reason risking a career-ending injury for nothing games. If they have something that's bugging them, just get them out of the lineup.
Yeah. So right now, there are already a lot of these young guys in the lineup. So not many that could probably be put in. But maybe you're looking at getting Lekkerimäki some more time. If a guy like, like any of these forwards that are bumped up, maybe getting Lekkerimäki back and getting some more time. But by the sounds of it, it sounds like Tocchet doesn't want to give Lekkerimäki more time anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. Tocchet is just going to kill our youth, man. Through the first two periods, Raty was by far our best forward, had the most shots on goal, was leading in the faceoff dot, had a goal, and, ended up with 11 minutes in ice time tonight. It's just like he's got. Oh, man. And you can't tell the guy nothing. He never takes the blame for the losses. He lays it on the players, and that they don't follow his grand plan. And when we win, he doesn't praise the players. They just followed the plan, and so it's like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over Tocchet. I have been for a while. You guys all know I've been over him for a while. So let's not act like this is something new here.
Raty's literally leading the team in goals in the last 5 games with 4. He has more than anyone, and yet he does not get more ice time. What do you have to do in Rick Tocchet's system to get more ice time if you're not, like, he's literally scoring goals? Like, what else do you want from him?
Yeah, and that's where it's like this powder puff media that Vancouver has protected the team from, like, with. They don't ask the tough questions, and so it's constantly Tocchet's constantly able to say the same crap over and over, and then we just keep getting fed it by Tocchet, Alvin, and Rutherford, and it's the same stuff over and over and over. And you go to the actual analysts, and it's like, no one's happy. No one's happy with the direction of this team right now. Even defensively, it's like your top forwards are your worst defensive forwards. So we got to figure it out.
Dustin, you gonna be there on Tuesday against the Dallas Stars?
For you, Russ, I'll be there.
I didn't want it to come to this point where it was like, well, you know what? The team sucks, but we'll still find things to talk about, I'm sure.
We will find things to talk about. Absolutely. I'll be there.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for joining. Is there anything you want to say to chat before I let you go?
Oh, thanks as always for sticking with it, guys. It's been a tough season. We got a few more games here to go. We'll be here to suffer with you guys in solidarity. We are all Canucks and we are all disappointed. So let's just be disappointed together.
We'll have a 5-part therapy session to end the season.
Exactly.
Awesome, Dustin. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the night. We'll talk to you on Tuesday, buddy.
You too. Have a good start to your week.
Nothing is perfect.